hotel next to us.
Can I get a iced latte? Okay, so this iced latte is $6, which is actually pretty average, I feel like. But the thing is, the breakfast, I actually just realized this is $16.50, which is probably not worth it. I think probably gonna stop getting that.
No, he's not. This is Elliot's favorite place. He's coming here.
I do come here a lot because I love the coffee here, and the food is pretty good. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm saving money out here. I had Kelly get the city bike, free ride around the city. What the fuck? Kelly, how much was your total?
Yeah, because you're gonna Venmo me.
No, I'm not Venmoing.
$4.34.
Wait, let me see. Because the lens is expensive too. $4.34 for like a 15-minute ride, not bad. I'm not paying for it though.
It's one.
1-1.
One.
Nice. Like maybe an ice. All right, I got a actually, what is this?
You got a passion fruit spritzer with matcha on top. It's not on the menu.
Secret menu item, that's right, and breakfast sandwich. I love a good breakfast sandwich, even if it's for lunch.
No, the old Kelly's back. No, back.
Something? Are we filming this?
Bro, this.
Over. He can be home and keep talking.
All right, we just finished a meal at Butler. Normally I don't eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I usually skip breakfast, but we woke up early today and I was feeling hungry, so we got the breakfast and the lunch in, but we spend more on food, so yeah.
Can I Venmo you? I bring my wallet.
Bro, I'm on a budget. I'm doing a spend in a week video.
I promise I'll pay you back, I promise.
Dude, I don't believe you. All right, fine. Alright, going on my morning coffee run. Oh my god, look who it is.
Hey, yo, what's up? How you doing?
Good.
Good.
We actually have our first group production video today, so I'm on coffee duty, getting us coffees. God damn it. I feel like one person always gets the coffee for us whenever we film as a group. It's not like a real rule or anything, just something that ends up happening. Oh. Dude, this always happens here. Like, what the fuck? I'm so over this. I hate being an intern. I feel like that intern that drops their coffee, bringing it to work. Okay, so obviously I spend a lot of money on coffee, even though this isn't all for me. But I actually think there's like an ROI on coffee because I am very energized by coffee and also very coffee dependent. I feel like every time I drink a cup of coffee, I get a solid 4 or 5 hour work session. So for me, 4 or 5 hours of productivity for $5-6 is kind of like, it's a pretty good deal. So I don't know, I think it's worth it. All right, we just finished lunch. I spent like 50 something, I don't even know, on food. But today's like a production day. We film a group video, so we don't get to call the shots. We just take what we can get. right, I am buying a screen protector right now for my phone. I actually have a screen protector right now, but it has a little crack in it, so I think I'm just gonna buy one. Also, I've always wanted this screen protector. It's like a matte screen protector, so it's like smooth when you put your finger on it. I'll show you guys when I get it. But yeah, $8.99 for screen protector. Ah!
You're welcome.
Issa got me coffee. Oh, and food.
I got him a... Oh! Just kidding.
I love me my breakfast burritos. Thank you.
Do you want it to?
No, this is for what I spend in a week. Oh. I spent $0 on this meal because shit. Issa bought it for me.
Shit.
Thanks, Issa. Stop. I ran into my friend Nate, and he's like, "Oh, let's get coffee." And we're in Soho, and all the coffee is expensive. Now we have to get expensive coffee. It's okay. I actually really like this place, even though it's so overpriced. Anything else? Literally midnight, and we have a very late dinner today. I ordered food in, delivery, my total was $30.23. So for $30 delivered straight to my door, I feel like that's not bad. I stopped ordering delivery a while ago when I started looking at my expenses, and I realized delivery is so expensive. For the price of a delivery, you could honestly snag 2 meals, but $30 is really not bad for delivery, especially in New York. Burrito, it's packed. And these fries. Oh shit. Almost dropped that. Alright, Nick and I are at Chelsea Market. We just city biked over, and the city bike that I took, it was $7.10. And normally I would just take the board, and I feel like because I use the board so much, I don't normally pay for transportation costs. So occasionally when I take a city bike or a subway or an Uber, I don't feel so bad about it because normally I pay $0. Because in New York, I just take the board everywhere. So we're gonna go find some food and walk around Chelsea Market. Okay, so it's the end of the week. We're gonna tally up all the totals from each day and figure out how much I spent this week. But before I do that, I feel like I have to explain a thing or two. Number one, you guys might have seen that on certain days I only spent money on one meal, and that's not because I only eat one meal a day, but sometimes I'd go out and eat with friends and they'd cover for me, and of course sometimes I go out, eat with my friends, and I cover for them. So that's why you'll see sometimes I spend a lot of money on some days and very little money on other days. So in the beginning, I was thinking about breaking down the cost to see if I could break it down individually. So even if my friends paid for me, how much my portion would cost, or if I paid for my friend, ignoring the amount that I paid for my friends. But I think this is the most realistic. This is actually how I end up spending money. Sometimes I cover my friends, sometimes I don't. So that's why I ended up leaving it the way that I left it. And then number two, okay, I have some recurring expenses. So I didn't include any business expenses or any recurring personal expenses. For example, my rent or my gym membership. I actually think the gym membership and my rent are my only personal recurring monthly expenses. I mean, I have other stuff too, like phone bills and internet and electricity, and oh god, I could just go on and on. So I've just kind of left that out because I have an idea of what I pay for that stuff every month already. Really, the purpose of this video is for me to kind of get an insight into what do I spend in a typical week outside of the regular recurring monthly expenses. Brought my calculator up. My total for the week is That's not too bad, actually. $742.34. I'm surprised that it's under $1,000. I actually feel like that's not terrible because a large portion of that expense is actually the clothing that I bought. It's not like I buy clothes every single week. So if you took out the clothing, it would be under $500 for my weekly expense. I feel like that's not terrible. Maybe I'm just jaded because New York City pricing, but you guys probably noticed that most of my daily expenses is actually food and coffee. And the reason for that is I don't really cook that much. The main reason is I feel like sometimes it's a waste of time, especially if I'm just cooking for myself. If you think about what actually goes into cooking a meal, it's going to the groceries, you get the food, you prepare the food, you make the food, you eat the food, you clean up the food, and yeah, that takes no less than 2 hours usually. Of course, once you make food, then you can store it, you make enough for a few days, and then maybe you save time there. Or what I do is just, I go out, I grab something, I eat it, 30 minutes, usually at my desk. And a lot of times I am spending time behind the computer working and I forget to eat. So it's just easy for me to go grab something real quick, get some food in my system, and then keep working. Same thing with making coffee. It takes me 5 minutes to go on a coffee run, and I like stepping out of the house every now and then. So I can't tell if this is just me trying to justify my expenses, but yeah, this was what I spend in a week as a 23-year-old living in New York City. Very expensive. Most of my money every single month actually goes towards rent. But this was actually really cool to see. I feel like I don't normally look at my weekly spend or track my expenses this closely. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, please. It helps a lot. And if you're new here, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.